I'm gonna have a seat. And I'd invite you guys to do the same. But I'd ask you to be careful that you not block any pedestrians because that's against the law. And that also you don't harass anybody who's walking by because that's also against the law. I want you to keep that in mind because that's really important to be aware of. Isn't something that's offensive. We're not talking about something that's done with malice. We're talking about simply resting on the sidewalks. And that's something that most of us don't want to see criminalized in our neighborhoods in San Francisco. So we're sitting here today as a large group of people representing a number of organizations, 18 in total, and several of those will speak. The first is representing the neighborhood, which has been most targeted with the media around this proposed sit-lie law. I'd like to introduce Joey Kane from the Haight-Ashbury Neighborhood Council.
Yeah, my name is Joey Kane, and I'm president of the Haight-Ashbury Neighborhood Council. We're one of the oldest neighborhood groups. We're celebrating our 50th anniversary this year, and we were never consulted by our local captain about this proposal. There's been this media spin saying this is a grassroots movement, and I think people really should be aware that when something is coming from the Chief of Police, the Chamber of Commerce, and the Chronicle, that is not grassroots.
You know, Mayor Newsom goes on a walk, and he goes down Haight Street, and he sees somebody smoking crack, and he sends his police cops there, and the police's answer to this guy smoking crack on the sidewalk is to propose a law that would prohibit sitting or lying on public sidewalks.
When this similar ordinance passed in the late 60s, it was supposed to be used to target hippies in the Haight. What it was really used for was to further homophobia through the police state. Police targeted gay people in the Castro, that's Bevan Duffy's district now, and the Tenderloin. Queer people and Supervisor Bevan Duffy should be wary of enacting ordinance that do not address the issues of people who have to or choose to be on the streets. This ranges from homeless people, people living in shelters, overcrowded Section 8 housing, queer youth, runaways, people looking for work.
To provide a safe sidewalk passage during peak hours of pedestrian traffic. We received complaints that customers can patronize local merchants with greater convenience. We get constant complaints that people are losing business due to people sitting or lying in front of their businesses. And they're often fearful to report this to police for fear of retaliation. Laws are not sufficient. They chip away at the main issue. Additionally, they're difficult.
I'm not really good at that. I sit down, you come by, I don't move, you warn me, you come back a half hour later, I'm still there. You can arrest me for the act of sitting.
Well, this sounds like a do I still beat my wife kind of question.
No.
It gives the officer the opportunity to approach an individual, to tell them that they are blocking the sidewalk, and to warn them to leave. If they choose not to, then they are subject to citation.
Right, but criminal act is just sitting. Then you get to concrete. There's someone just sitting there then. That's what we need to take action on?
No, ma'am.
Hi, my name is Brian Crump, Port Magazine, Port News Network. It's been a long time since I've been here. I'm definitely here on behalf of me and myself and my colleagues to wholeheartedly oppose this sit-lie ordinance. 5 years ago, I used to sit at the Civic Center, before I even got my own housing, and I used to watch, just sit there, and look how fast we tell people to move on, even if there wasn't any criminal activities going on, if there wasn't any form of, infraction of the law, they were still told to move. My first thought was to come up here and harshly criticize the chief himself and the mayor for coming up with this ordinance. But I feel like it's really no point in doing that because I'm sure they've already received enough criticism as it is behind this, or they will be. But in the end, you have to ask yourself, what kind of a law can you make where you tell someone, well, we're sorry if you happen to, if you have like a weight problem or you have a disability, if you sit in a specific space, you must move along. I mean, it's like, come on, it's raining outside, it's cold outside, I mean, spring's not even here yet, and I want to come up with a proposal or even pondering the thought of a proposal that would lead to further criminalization of a person sitting on the streets.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Ingrid de León y soy de Prensa Pobre. No estoy de acuerdo con que ya no quieran, no dejen a la gente dormir en las sillas de la calle, porque conozco a gente que está en este país sin su familia, sin dinero, y por eso están ahí. Afortunadamente nosotros tenemos un techo, una cama donde dormir. Gracias.
Hi, my name is Ingrid. I work for Per Magazine. I'm going to translate for her. I do not agree that you will not allow people to sleep on the benches and the sidewalk of the streets, because I know people that are in this country without family, without money, and that is why they are where they are. Lucky are we for having a roof over our heads and somewhere to sleep. Thank you. I've had 2 jobs on Haight Street, both food companies with bathrooms. I can't tell you how many times I've let somebody from the street use my bathrooms, and they have respected and even acknowledged me for being humane and respectful of them, what they need to do. More debt creates more anger. Again, I repeat, more debt creates more anger. Why is it wrong for people to enjoy the outdoors free of pestering from cops? Why can't we be human?
Hello, Commissioners. My name is Bruce Allison of Port News Network. I would like to ask one question. Why isn't this a violation of ADA? Only reasonable accommodation. All you have to do, if you have to sit, according to federal law, is ask for a reasonable accommodation. You do not have to say what your illness is. Thank you very much.